MLA Works Cited Part 2. As you know, we are working in MLA style. This is a style, both for citations and for other matters of publication, like spacing and page formatting, governed by the Modern Language Association, the academic group that represents the study of English and other modern languages. Generally, MLA style is used by disciplines in the humanities. Other citation styles are used by other disciplines because they have specific characteristics that directly support primary objectives of those disciplines. For example, APA style, which comes from the American Psychological Association, is used by psychology and other social sciences, as well as hard sciences. It places more of an emphasis on the dates of a source than MLA does, and ensuring one is using the newest available source is more important in those fields. If you are writing a paper on telephones, for example, a humanities approach might focus on how the introductions of telephones impacted long-distance communication at the start of the 20th century. In that case, a source from 1927 might be equally as valid as a source from 2007. However, if your paper had a more scientific focus and was on cellular phone technology, a source from 2007 is almost always going to be better than a source from 1997, simply because of the changes of knowledge in that decade. So, like most choices when it comes to writing, your context and purpose matters. For our purposes, since you are writing for English class, the context demands that you use MLA citation style. The next question then is which version of MLA you should use. All citation styles undergo revisions from time to time, usually to keep up with changing publication norms. The most recent version of MLA is the 7th edition, released in 2009. It contains many updates over previous versions, especially in relation to web-based resources. The two biggest changes are that all citations now include their medium of publication, such as print, web, DVD, etc. Also, for web sources, you no longer need to give the URL if the source can easily be found on Google, Bing, or another standard search engine using the author and title as search terms. It's important to know that MLA's 7th edition has key differences from previous editions because you need to be sure that you are using the correct edition. Not all computer programs that help you create a works cited list have been updated with the most accurate information. Microsoft Word, for example, is not programmed with MLA's 7th edition, even if you have the 2010 version of Word. You can always consult your course handbook, Easy Writer, of course. It was selected in part because it contains the most current information on MLA and other citation styles. If you use a program to help you make your work cited, or you look up how to do a specific citation online, you still need to check that the information you find there is up to date. While each type of source will have elements specific to it alone, all works cited entries provide the same basic information. These items include the author or creator of the source, the title of the direct source, the title of a larger work in which the direct source is contained, as is the case for an article in a magazine, and the titles all need to be formatted correctly to indicate if they are a short work appearing in a larger work or if they are a larger standalone work to begin with. Publication information, which often includes the city of publication or production, the publisher or production company, and the date of publication or production. The medium of publication, such as print, web, DVD, and so on. Other information specific to a particular source may be included. For example, journal articles usually reference volume and issue number. If you are citing an essay in a book, you would give the essay's page numbers. Also, keep in mind that not every source will have all information. Some articles in newspapers, for example, do not have authors. When a piece of required information is not available, simply leave it out and move on to the next part of the citation. There are simply too many possibilities and variables to give you a 100% accurate, easy-to-follow guide for all works cited citation scenarios. Instead, the best advice I can give you is to plan to simply consult your handbook each time you need to create a works cited entry, and to follow the information and models in there exactly, including formatting like italics and periods and space after periods or commas or colons or any kind of punctuation.